What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me more than I don't face. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now I'm coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Nobody, and I don't care about the rest. You're mine. Nobody, and all it's taking all this time. You're mine.
Trust me, even when it's one thing right after the other, the nerve really. Tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her that daddy's so proud of the way. She teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the biz on the road. Cause I got a dream that I never could sing and say. Excited to see where it goes. I love the environment.
Well, the onset of fall weather, certainly a welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley. And we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi's Stadium. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Armadillos of San Antonio taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
They're on 29-yard line.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Wiggles free. And he's going to have a Niners first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll be taken down at about the 45. The Niners at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. But you look at this defense. They come into this one ranked number 4. 5 in the NFL against the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
Here's 3rd and 3. Purdy tosses out wide, complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
You see Purdy, he's going to shift him around. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 4. They'll run. Here's the rookie from Michigan. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Throwing here, Purdy. Hard throw, incomplete.
I don't see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together. Play action. Willis. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week. An unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all, and I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go because you get to answer the big question of the day. Are we as good as we think we are? We're about to find out.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. A tackle for loss there. 2 last week. He's tough to handle coming off the edge.
And when you talk about a defensive end, your first thought is how does he rush the passer? That's where he makes his big plays getting into the backfield. But the best ones can play the run as well. And that's what we're seeing from him, that excellent combination, holding the point of attack and also...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown! Danny Gray, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Armadillos are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
49ers nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
The 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now the Central Florida product is R.J. Harvey. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Shotgun now with Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Purdy from the gun. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Yellow.
Back to throw, Purdy. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
A quick throw completed by Purdy. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3.
49er first down.
21.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. A great effort there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Elliott good on the extra point. And we're tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
Their own 37-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it.
Now 2nd and 5.
Come on. Hawk 70.
Inside handoff, Smith. And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You may also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down.
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
3rd and 2. Now they'll change things up. Back to throw, Willis. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Jonathan Greenard running in to pick up the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
79 Broncos. Here we go. 10 through 11. 10 through 11. 19 Charger. 19 Charger. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
Now Willis on 4th down. He's going up top for Taylor. And
There's the P.
They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. They'll run on 1st down. It's Cooper. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Purdy looking to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. The Niners on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Purdy now to throw.
It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And, Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Chark the motion man right.
A first down carry for Smith. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hey, check that streak.
Now Willis.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they move this all the way down to the 9. It's a gain of 35. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Smith trying to run for it. And a nice pick up there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
At the 4-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Panther 11, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Play fake. Here's Willis. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. And not a good time for the sack on 2nd and goal. A loss of 6. And now it's 3rd down.
Cup 19, Cup 19, ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Viking 18, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Mustang 19.
Willis will look to throw it. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 10 yards out. And his guys have taken the lead.
Well, that's what I call an answer right there. They gave up a sack on the previous play. How about what they did to finish things off, turning it right back around?
That's the response, and that O-line feels a lot better now, don't they?
Yeah, without a doubt, because give up the sack on the previous play, that just hurts those guys because they never want to see their guy get hit.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
37-yard line.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up? 21.
Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here.
Back to throw now on 1st down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try.
That went out wide and intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way to the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy made the play. He gets the points, but it really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Fights off the tackle at the 20.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Get set, get set.
And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And fresh off that pick 6, here's Purdy. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
And the 49er first down.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Setting up a screen for Harvey. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. Yeah, looks like they'll move things around here. Purdy. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hey, check that. Street. Chap 60. 70 Ranger. 19 tight. Let's go.
Willis. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. And a huge play that time. 45 yards. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Smith up the middle. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Rashard Smith taking it in from the 20. And the Armadillos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the 3rd quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Purdy. And he will find his man Samuel. Down to the 10. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 64 yards. And the 49ers are able to cut into that deficit. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
On the return, they'll take over first down and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Back to throw, Willis. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
From the gun, here's Willis. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. DJ Chark, 44 yards. And the Armadillos are able to widen their advantage. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
They'll keep it on the ground. Cooper. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
On 3rd down, it's Cooper. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Obviously an important run to avoid the 3-and-out on your own side of the field.
Shows a lot of faith in that offensive unit, doesn't it? That you want to run the ball in that situation, pick up the 1st down. Also helps out your defensive guys a little bit, too. Allows them to get at least one more series of downs in order to get some rest.
On 1st down, it's Cooper. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Purdy going to give this one to Mason. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. This now a 3rd and 4.
Gain of 3 brings up 3rd and 4.
Now Purdy. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Gardner, I think think this will win a ride very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Back row 80. Back 60. 70 range. 70 range. Mustang 19. Ready, right?
Off the play fake, here's Willis. Right side, and he finds Gray. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Called that a very strong gain of 24.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's a give to Smith. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. This 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
70 Timberwolves. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks.
Willis looks to pass it here. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
And in an afternoon where just about everything's gone right, there's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots him.
They go play action with Willis. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 18 Pioneer. Seven Pirates.
Here's Willis. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Handoff to Smith. 45 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. From the 17, here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Willis now off of play action. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap to Willis. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. And the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Trap 60.
In motion goes the tight end. 4th down, Willis. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And that will force a turnover on downs. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them is the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
Get set. Get set.
Throwing here, Purdy. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Harvey. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Niners on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Back to throw, Purdy. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Now he'll throw deep left side.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
Here's 2nd and 10. And Purdy, he's going to shift him around into something else. And now an audible here into something else. He's got a man, complete. And this works to perfection. The double pass leads to a touchdown. Elliott on for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21.
Makes the score Armadillos 42, 49ers 21. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown.
Touchdown, San Antonio.
McLaughlin for the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Armadillos 49, 49ers 21.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end.
At their own 32-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Finding room at midfield. And finally, at the 36-yard line. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Watch out!
Once more, Purdy looking to throw. That's caught. Puka Nacua. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
At the 25-yard line.
Now whistles here, and I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Purdy now to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Savon Rebel. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Ready, ready.
He'll begin with a handoff to Smith. There he goes, right side. How about this? He's to the 10. And touchdown. Rashard Smith. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Armadillos add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. 56, 49ers 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead
was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Yellow.
Purdy from the gun. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that's going to be incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Purdy. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, that'll be incomplete. No, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Now inside the 25. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping to hold a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Sheds off the tackle. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. Throwing after the interception. Purdy. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
When you run into slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Second and 10. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. The Niners on third down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
13 yards on the play.
They look to throw now on first down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line.
Hurt, hurt. Right there, hurt. Dragon 6, 19 tight, 19 tight. Hurt.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And his throw here's incomplete. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
San Antonio.
Cougar 19.
Now Willis to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions from that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
70 Timberwolves.
Now Willis. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Jonathan Grenard able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again.
Street. Warriors 70. Ready.
To throw, here's Willis. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, and there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a throw here out wide. He might be looking to throw this again. That's going to be caught. And he's going to be brought down, but the double pass worked to perfection. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Purdy tosses out wide, complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now. But as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game. Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacement. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it? Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest. Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. Elliott now to add the extra point. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play.
63, 49ers 28.
So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And it looks like this one won't work out. Hands team able to secure the football. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, It was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that, just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Willis out of the gun. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Willis. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook.
The defense rising to the challenge and setting us back on the sand. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now 3rd down and very long.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready,
Willis looking to throw it. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Another touchdown here in the 4th quarter. And, Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And, partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball and sometimes even your special teams. And that's been true today. Each side helping guide them to this late lead.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.